Hello everyone, Hawky here, back with another Sword of Convallaria video. So today we are on CN, and this is Super Mew. Icy fun. And it's like really sick, 5-star, and look at this axe. Like all this stuff is in CN, there's no like translation for them. But yeah, look at the 2 physical attack and the HP on the axe. And then we got Shield of Justice, and then Magician with all physical attack there. And the question some of you have been asking is, Surtr, the Darkfire axe, how good is it for Camelot? Like, boosting the HP, got the physical shield, got the attack too. Let's do a bit of a comparison, right? So we'll jump into dummy with this setup. I was thinking because of the axe has an attack too, we'll bring in Tyre to give the attack too when we test it out without the axe. Alright, Camelot's turn, so we'll just jump in and do Decoration of Conquest here. And let's also check the stat screen, right? So we've got the physical shield. That is from Shield of Justice, Calamity Fire. This is the Darkfire, increasing the physical damage, AoE damage by 20% for 2 turns. And then we got the attack 2 buff, and the rest is still the same, right? The main thing we want to really look at is this Calamity Fire, the physical AoE increased by 20%. Alright, so let's get back into this. So we'll jump here and go through with another AoE. Nice. And then we AoE these. And then we go big AoE and hit all the mobs here. And that's insane damage. Insane damage values, and I put down his attack and HP in battle as well. Then 72k. And then 288k, like we finally got 1 crit there. Yeah, so 390k. So now we'll change from this Astral Imprint. 16%, 128, 8% HP, 19%, 112, no HP. Well, it is what it is, right? Much less HP. Let's do a comparison here. Alright, so we're jumping into battle with this. And we have Tyre do 1000 Mile Echo. So Camelot does get the attack buff, right? The same steps, we'll run up and do Decoration of Conquest. 3998. And look at his stats. Yeah, we've got the attack 2, that's move, speed, shield from Shield of Justice, another shield, and that's the leader aura and everything, right? So look at his attack. So 10, 141, okay, a bit less, and then we're at 14k HP, 854. And jumping in with some AoEs. And then another AoE. And then the big ultimate AoE, hitting everyone. Okay. So that was 22k, a bit less. And that's 69k. Remember, Feast does more damage when the enemy's HP is low. And we hit 2 crits here with the big ultimate, so 269k. So I reckon we're a bit cheating there because we're getting the attack 2 buff. So that's like a 6% difference. Although like the Feast has got like 2 crits instead of 1. So let's do it without the attack 2. So no buff from Tyre. And let's see the difference, right? Okay. And we jump in. AoE. And then big ultimate. We need to make some fair comparison. Okay, another crit. So nice to compare no crits. Now 63k versus 69. And we hit 2 crits here, so fair comparison with the other fees, like 326, and then this was like 239 there. And also without attack 2, our attack is much lower at 9,176. So the comparison here is, if we're doing Feast, because we're getting the attack 20 from Feast as well, Feast attack 2 versus no attack 2 is about a 16% difference. And then if we're comparing Surtr versus a no attack 2 feast, that's a 19% increase. If we like still have the attack 2 on both, then it's only a 7% increase there. So now we'll try this full. So this full's, we're looking at physical attack 73, physical attack 8%, HP 8%, right? So Camelot with fulls, let's have a look. And look at his stats. 19k, almost 20k HP. And then do his AoE. And then we'll jump into the Excel to put all the rounds together. Oh, a crit there, nice, nice. And then big AoE. Nice. Yeah, there was one big crit on the AoE there, right? And what's that? 329. So the astral imprint with the falls is basically the same as like V-stacks with Magician. But I mean, with the Magician versus the Fool, like we hit from like 17 to almost 20k. That's surely gonna count for something, right? But yeah, that's pretty much the summary. Like, Surtr is better than the Feast Axe if you don't have attack 2 by 19%. And if you do have attack 2, then difference is only about 7%. And I mean, you're getting like what? 2.5k more HP, so you're more tanky there as well. But yeah, I don't think it's really that much of a big damage difference. Like, getting attack 2 shouldn't be too hard, right? But yeah, honestly, I didn't even pull for it. Like, it's nice. It's more of a luxury. Like, we're pretty low on pulls, and it doesn't really bring anything unique to Camelot's kit. Like, it's just a bit better at. Like, that's a bit like Camelot himself. Like, he's August 2.0. If you have August, then you know he's like exponentially more stronger in power. But we also have other strong DPS as well. So Camelot, he's nice, he's strong, but not really that unique. I think we need to really focus on diversity and expanding out our team of characters rather than like more upgrades, right? Anyway, I'll leave it there for now. What do you guys think? I don't think Surtr is really worth getting, but what will happen is that he'll come into the Astral Forge, right? The last one was Blade of Stratagem, Dawnlight, Hammer Rise, yeah? Wait, where's the... Oh, I already bought the other one. Yeah, I was thinking something else. Alright, so our last one was the two collabs, right? Marcel, Farland, and SP Samantha. And what we got recently is Credenz's Astral Imprint, and then Camelot's, and Eucerine's. But all three of these will be in one Astral Forge pack. So if you do happen to get the axe, I mean, I feel like, you know, 2-star, 3-star, then that's good enough to put on Camelot. But if you don't have it, then there's no point to chase after it. Right, what's the initial 1-star? 5% HP, physical when gains Darkfire when you get physical shield. It's AoE by 10%. Okay, and then the upgrades, 2-star is 10% HP, still 10% AoE, 10% HP, and then you get the attack 1, and then 15% AoE. I mean, probably have to go at least 3-star, right? Yeah. I'll leave it there for now. Thank you everyone so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.